So I'm Eric Zhou, CEO of Skymirr. Skymirr is a Florida-based IoT solution company. We provide both hardware and software solutions to our clients. So, right now, current, IoT industry has some issues, particularly in wireless connectivity, and Skymirr exists to solve those issues. So by doing that, our vision is to help the people suffering in the world. For example, there are about still more than 30% of world population do not have internet access. There's a lot of people are suffering of loss of their asset, right? There are a lot of people suffering under bad health conditions. We believe our technology can help those people, and we are marching toward to the goal together. So let me address in this way. The world is moving towards to wireless, right? No one is using traditional wired network anymore. Everything becomes wireless. But the problem is, in the current wireless communication system, there's a fundamental problem. I can give you an example. You have a smartphone right here, right? I have a smartphone. I have a lot of really nice apps, but if this doesn't, if this phone doesn't have good wireless connectivity, it doesn't matter what kinds of apps you have, right? Because it's not going to be connected to the internet anyway. So most fundamental function in these kinds of wireless devices are actually wireless connectivity. But problem is, even though a lot of big companies invested huge money, but people probably don't realize that antenna slash RF portion act like key roles in that wireless communication entire system. For example, there's a very traditional wireless link budget calculation. Up to 40% of the wireless link budget calculation depends on the antenna portion. Meaning, if you don't have any good antennas, it doesn't matter what kind of system you have, still it's not going to work, right? So Skymirr could be only, or at least first company focusing on this RF slash antenna side to solve this entire wireless system performance issue in IoT industry. The result is amazing. We developed the new product, we tested that, and our customer verified it, and it is turned to be probably one or the best performing product in the industry currently. MuLCAT is a MuLCAT technology, Skymirr unique technology MuLCAT is about improving antenna performance significantly. Also, it kills the interference between antennas, right? Based on that, we have significant improvement in antenna performance. Plus, as I mentioned, Skymirr has very unique design know-how in IoT device design, right? Combining that, you know, we see significant improvement in overall wireless system performance now. So, for example, we are looking at about, up to 42% greater reach distance or area, right? For example, if, we are using exactly same base station far away, other device may not work, but our device will work because we have far longer coverage distance. For, so if it is about, if we are in the urban environment there where there are a lot of base station, customers can enjoy much faster throughput. For example, much faster download or upload speed. Actually, we already saw significant improvement in download speed by using our device. So, for example, another case is if you're in the rural environment, like for example, middle of nowhere, and your base station is far away, and of course, there's no fiber optic wired connection to your room because government would not spend money only for you, right? So the only way to access to the internet is, using wireless connectivity. But again, your base station is far away, other device doesn't work, but Skymirr device and solution will work. So we will help people suffering those kinds of bad internet connectivity. This will be very powerful because not just the United States, there are other countries in Africa, South America, Asia, where internet connection connectivity is really poor, and our technology and product will be very powerful there. I'm seeing the fixed wireless access market, FWA market, is the fastest growing market, because, we are looking at about 40% year-to-year growth. The reason is very simple. Everything becomes wireless. And if there is any requirement from the people to have internet access, government probably consider several different options, but traditional, again, fiber optic cable solution is going to cost too much money, right? You have to do big, construction, dig up all the lands and whatever. So a lot of the government, wireless, companies prefer to use wireless solution. That's why I think, this FWA market is growing so rapidly, where our technology can play a key role there, apparently. And also second area we are looking at is, logistic area, right? Everybody has the same experience. After COVID, people started using online to buy to buy things, right? People use online more. That means, there are more shipment and there are more, movement in goods. That means, the importance of those logistics is significantly increasing. But while we are doing that, you really like to make sure your product are protected, right? In a good condition. Also, there could be always potential crime cases. Somebody can steal your goods. You want to know exactly where it is and what kind of conditions are, particularly if those products are high value asset for you, right? That's where also our wireless connectivity is important, right? Because every management will be done by wireless, connection anyway. So we are trying, we currently developing a advanced IoT asset tracker that can solve that issue. So our product will have a, strong advantage, including, far longer, coverage distance or area, plus longer battery life to solve a lot of issues in our clients. So, currently those two areas are, main focus in Skymirr at this moment. Our technology, core technology, MuLCAT, RF technology is pretty much like a theory. So this technology can apply for any IoT industry or any applications, regardless is public or private. Currently, we are serving both areas too, right? We are, serving the public companies like a big, service providers. But meanwhile, we are also helping some client having their own private network. For example, there's one of our clients, you know, more like prison security company having their own private network, and they had a problem in internet connectivity or wireless connectivity issue. We solved this, issue by providing our solutions, including our CPE plus antenna, high performing antenna product together. So, Skymirror is using AI for two major areas. The first area is antenna or product design itself. When I said MuLCAT is about, electromagnetic technology. One of the bad thing about that is, you cannot see electromagnetic field by your own eyes, right? So even though we have a really great idea, it's very hard to, you know, verify if that really works or not because it's not visible. So it's not easy to design good performing RF or antenna system. Actually, a lot of RF engineers will agree on that. They spend a lot of time to design high performing RF systems. That's why we try to use AI because we used AI to skip all those middle effort. And of course you require a lot of a data set, but after training the proper deep learning network, we were able to actually simplify all the designing process. So for example, we can just insert some target parameters, and AI can design our product very quickly. That's the one area. Second area is data analysis application. Our IoT product will be in the market, and our people will start using those IoT products, and there will be a lot of data that will be collected from those IoT products, right? Then somebody have to analyze all those data. But imagine if you have like millions of IoT devices, in the field, and those are each IoT device generates a lot of data. There's no way individuals can analyze them all. So that's where we are trying to use AI to analyze those full big data to generate best information for our clients. So after we secured our Series A funding, the company has been focusing on developing high performing or best performing product, right? To differentiate ourselves to others. It's been very successful. We launched new product, and now it's recognized as one of the best performing product in the industry. So after that, now company's new focus is on about selling the product. So also to support those sales, we had to build good operation system, right? In terms of manufacturing, quality control, and logistics. So we are currently, putting a lot of effort on that. We studied mass production already, and we are currently receiving actual purchase order for the new product. And we are really, entire company is really focusing on that. And for a while, Skymirr will focus on those areas to, satisfy our clients going forward. But next thing, particularly in CES, we will demonstrate, first of all, we will demonstrate the superiority of our product first. Also, we will show the real advantage, of using our product to our clients. Then, overall, in year 2026, we will also start developing new advanced product, It's going to be really cool product, I cannot tell you what they are, but it's cool. It's really cool and, really good performing product. So you can expect that.